Is it just me, or does it look like this giant rocket is leaning just a little bit? Because if you see it too, you're not wrong. It was supposed to lean. This is something I've always noticed in Apollo launches, but I've honestly never really thought to look into it until recently. But before I explain it, we have to go over quick degrees of control in an aircraft. There are 3 axes around which airplanes typically move. When you're in flight, if you go nose down and nose up, that's the axis of pitch. If you go wing over wing, that's the axis of roll. If you twist left and right, that's the axis of yaw. And that's the one we're talking about with this launch. The yaw program was designed to kick in 1.35 seconds after launch of the Saturn V, and it put the rocket in a 1.25 degree vertical away from the tower. That was a safety measure because the initial 10 seconds of launch were actually the most critical and dangerous for the rocket. Even though it was hugely heavy, a strong gust of wind could impact the rocket. There was always a chance, even if it was a small one, that one of the swing arms wouldn't retract all the way. Having the rocket leaning away from the tower gave it just a little bit more clearance in this critical point of the flight. 9 seconds after launch, just about the time the rocket cleared the tower and passed that immediate imminent danger, the rocket righted back to vertical. I feel like it's so obvious when you stop and think about it, but there is so much happening and so many details in a rocket launch. It's honestly fascinating.